Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How may I help you? Welcome.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Ancient alchemy
remember.
truly is fascinating.
But where are those who share the memory?
Всем привет.
Welcome. How may I help you?
Это Максикей.
Ancient alchemy truly is
Снова продолжаем проходить Genshin Impact. Именно проходить, потому что я еще не допрошел сюжетную линию. Ну, начинаем, как обычно. Дейлики, дейлики, дейлики. Все любят дейлики.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo
Так.
tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
solidify.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Time to go.
Так. Что на сегодня, кстати, по числу я забыл уже. 25-е. Блин, скоро день рождения, офигеть. 30-я, пятница. Так то. Так.
Time to go. I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Gather!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Stabilize!
A touch of frost. The wind knows me.
Ну вот делики сделали. Значит, сейчас начнется дальше продолжение истории.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
Add ast.
Вау, синяя. Я не ожидал. Совсем не ожидал.
We're looking for the great Mujina yokai.
Мудзина Юкай.
Do you know where it lives?
Ты случайно не знаешь, где он живет?
Mujina yokai?
Такой великий Мудзина Юкай.
Huh? You've never heard of it?
Ты о нем не
It's
слышал?
a sneaky monster that goes around
Это очень сильный и очень хитрый монстр, который любит морочить людям голову. Он обладает магическими способностями и даже может превращаться во что угодно. Однажды великий Мудзина Юкай украл рис из нашего дома, а в другой раз он столкнул моего отца в реку. Какой шалун! Зачем вы его ищете? Наконец-то нашли способ прогнать его. Мой папа говорит, что великий Мудзина Юкай любит разыгрывать людей, которые не возвращаются домой вовремя. Нам нужно проверять его, и тогда мы сможем гулять сколько захотим. Судя по вашему описанию, он очень сильный. Вы не боитесь? Ваши родители беспокоятся за вас? Так, ладно, я лучше читать не буду, а то это как-то не очень звучит.
It's probably hiding away so it can rest. Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up. There's no... Huh?
No way.
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous.
That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real. Yeah, Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then...
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in...
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day!
Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait! Hold on! Don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Ugh.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. He was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help. It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want, even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So no matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and...
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna...
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No, the Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset.
Okay, but it definitely...
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from... But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute, it likes to play pranks, and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kid's impression of the Great Mujina Yokai...
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying. Could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains. I know that they don't really exist. Believing in them. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So the things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and... If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down?
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around.
Naganohara fireworks show?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a... Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories. A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way. Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friend?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fire.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
oh,
Pops has started telling his stories again.
Rocks?
Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost...
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from...
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Today's fireworks are almost ready too, don't you?
No, Pops, the materials.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, Sorry, Paimon got all excited.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget...
Of course! Leave it to me!
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, eventually I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived.
Yoimiya?
Oh, you're scared.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back,
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So, we're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to... If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, but as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but...
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got...
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they order. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly I would have thought that
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Ina. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're...
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long.
All right. I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisata.
Oh, I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to fight. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things. Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, alright, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious.
Huh? Why?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand.
Don't be silly. I'm actually... Right, I'll go.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find a slip.
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an
Yep, that's the...
That's a long story. Oh,
right!
okay, well...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended... I've been so busy. Of course, Pops is... And I need to make fireworks, not just for you guys, but for... It'll be fine. When people want fireworks, it's always because...
Капец она болтает.
So, what you're trying to...
Oh, I do! I really do! What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people.
Question.
Doesn't it hurt?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kind of have a point.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
Yoi. No need to beat her.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some... I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extra...
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go... What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble. Once when I had an argument with my son, I'm hopeless.
Nah, he was never gonna come. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious. Which is strange, because I don't...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Oh.
All right, then. Go ahead and take the order.
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't worry. Just take it as...
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things. There's no... All right, then. If you would pass on my regards to your dad, tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after...
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. When that happens, But anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that's solved. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Ой. Серьезно.
Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Yoimiya, if I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Nog. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make. If I don't fit.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his—
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner!
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, but Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in it— Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit!
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
So, have Amenoma art and Naganohara fireworks?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed. Hajime, in the future,
I know.
Alright, I won't bother you guys any longer. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Follow the wind.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been sorry for dragging you with me.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, when we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion one.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night. My friend once said to me, "So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?"
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too!
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. A friend of mine once told me that if you're... Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you... And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave... Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality...
That's way too small. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride the...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last... I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like you're...
I'm not the one. To avoid detection, this is the largest we could...
Let's store the boat here for now, then. I'll fill Sakajiro...
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping...
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the...
Who's Third Sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchant's guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit...
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be... To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So,
Не знаю почему, но сон клонит по черному.
But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway.
Останавливать стрим.
So I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets.
What a pity.
Какая жалость. Ну, серьезно. Приехал челик в свою страну, а он такой... Ты кто такой вообще, бля?
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, that's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Mm-hmm.
If it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear, come. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fun.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. I wonder if I'll still be around.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started...
No worries. Say no more. We'll hit...
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently.
It's no trouble.
Oh, you're such good... If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then... I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering?
Sure. It won't take... The old folks aren't very...
Ой.
Wind strike.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been?
Yeah, say...
Oh, thanks to the... We sold some fire...
That must mean a... If it gets...
We should be fine. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs...
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. But then I try...
Speaking of your family, how's everyone?
They're doing well. Being close to family. Now, Mr. and...
Huh. They didn't... You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they...
Oh, I'm sure...
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
One day, I'll be as great as...
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganohara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganohara's shop and ordered my fire. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no... But then it exploded. The sky lit. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said...
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time, but 50 years of being together...
I had no idea it was your...
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those...
Ah, what a great relationship.
Enough.
Yeah, it's a...
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know...
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable, but one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted... But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know...
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to... Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason...
If it was anything, but since it's...
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what...
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no, we can find...
Yes.
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we...
О, господи, вот эта беготня.
Time to go.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from...
Huh? What? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a...
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at... I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even... we can't let that happen. It's Masazaka and his friends! Let's...
Yoimiya, are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy.
Yay! We're gonna get candy!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryou Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame! Fire hazard!
I must withdraw.
Here come the fireworks!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw. How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your action. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges.
Look at that. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Time to go.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and live? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been...
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword...
What are you talking about? Just who do you think you left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here? Seems to me, I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to...
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just...
No, I won't leave it! Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke. If you don't say anything now, you may never have an...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou...
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Those are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
I must.
The fuse is lit! A festive reprise!
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate. Why were you so convinced that we had things?
Because Sakujiro may not have been your parent, and that's why I said nobody said.
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the...
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that... After all... I don't know about you, but I just had...
Life isn't easy. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, but now... My role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. I do wonder, am I really... The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Так.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my action... I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you'll... By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro or I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And... Yoimiya! The way... What can I say? If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without... Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Time to go.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best
That's what, no matter where your journey takes, I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you...
You know, Yumiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while quietly watching something you made with your own... You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sin, for Keisuke's parents, they commemorate... And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorate... Oh, yeah!
As for me, to be honest,
Seriously? Huh.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Nagano. It's also by chance that I've met so many fireworks that but people's... Also, if we didn't exist, you know... But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family, and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma's not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should
Wherever in this world I roam.
As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over? never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Hey, you can come. Oh, not a peep. Huh? What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenri. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision.
Hold up a second.
I believe so. This cannot happen.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden and by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. He is my friend. To think that not long ago... But... Okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line.
Сейчас будет вайди. Ого. Я в предвкушении. Там Райден стоит? Опа-на. Опа-на.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity.
О, в принципе, как и в трейлере. Нифига, целое другое измерение, что ли? Что это за шриган только что был? Еще один босс, ура, ура. Наверное. Я не знаю, босс это или нет, навряд ли.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Воу-воу, потише, дамочка. Господи, она как Аджаха, просто у нее такой... Алло. Пиздец ты. Капец.
Strike dead. One with nature. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Swift and merciful.
Evasion is futile. Inferior.
Order guide you. Solidify.
This ends now. Instabilities will be removed.
Воу, что?
Strike dead.
Вот такого я вообще не ожидал. Она как долго?
You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
А, и типа сейчас я типа проигрываю, да? Ну типа да.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Ой. Меня как лоха. Блин, ну вот это вот, типа, ешку и бег нельзя использовать. Ой, ешку и ульту, это что-то вообще перебор. Алло, а можно показать мне, пожалуйста, а вот.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on a special... but you're different. The only issue is that you'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point. So be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry.
We gotta hurry up! Let's get out of here!
Мне вот сейчас интересно, вот теперь, насколько это все будет сложно.
One with nature. Solidify.
Ну, то есть, наконец-то показали, как Кита проиграл, а то он же не мог все время выигрывать. Блин, ну если босс этот реально будет такой жирный, если это будет вообще боссом. Бля, да ну нафиг, реально, я Аджиху поэтому сейчас и не хожу. Что он, блин, что с ним не так? Вот просто как вы думаете? О, пипец сложно. Да ладно. Ну, буду надеяться, что доплыву.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Я не доплыву, да, я не доплыву. Да. 2 минуты по это. По АФК, значит. 2 минуты. Бля, как до туда доплыть. Ой, бля. Кея в помощь.
Ready when you are.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Бля, я думал, это херня этот.
Cool it. Dodge this.
Ладно.
Cool it.
Кея, мост через озеро.
Freeze.
Море, океан, да пофиг.
Dodge this.
Яка просто бы легчайше бы прошла. Ё-моё, тут еще и коробки собирать. Не. Дофига. Это, кстати, надо туда. Сразу. Чтобы открыть все.
What's the hurry? Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it!
О, морские грибы.
Dodge this!
Для Кадзухи надо, да.
Cool it! Dodge this! You know a thing or two. Gather! Ha! This is order. Finally, very.
Ё-моё! Опа, маска. Чё? Это какой-то сет? Увеличить тело атаки. При использовании элементарного навыка, если персонаж 15 или более единиц энергии, он теряет 15 единиц энергии, а урон обычной и заряженной атаки в падении увеличивается на 50% в течение 10 секунд. Это, конечно, круто, но, блядь, терять энергию. Хотя на гитарку было прикольно, хотя и нет. Я думал, это маска, которую можно будет одеть. Вот так это скука смертная.
expelling mantra is
Почему все точки так высоко? Хотя вы заметили, вообще футуев не видел. Или может я просто не обратил на это внимания.
Follow the wind.
Да, пушка.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Time to go.
Может сейчас геолучник этот покажется нам?
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to...
I wonder how they're faring. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we... Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on.
Fair point.
Northwest of Musojin Gorge.
managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi, and that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing.
Agreed.
Nozuchi Beach.
Далековато.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Time to go.
Shall be punished.
Where are you?
Stabilize.
А вот и Футую.
One with nature. Into the wind.
This body belongs to
Чуть не падает. Ну нахер.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go.
Watch, I will have order.
Fourth, my blade.
Show me what you got. Train harder.
Into the wind.
Stabilize. Bested.
You saved me. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current... As you can see, the goal of the As for us, the fact... I couldn't help but notice that you used...
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the out...
Are you serious? That's... incredible! I guess that means you're immune... You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome... Perhaps I can also... Anyway, we should...
О, господи, что за фигня? Ёпарасоте. Ёпарасите. Ну хоть какая точка есть. Не хочу.
Let me try. Solidify.
Серьезно?
Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame.
Time to go. Time to go.
Ну, О, здорово. Гора, салам алейкум.
I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The resistance could really use...
I presume you've heard that the goal of the resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I, you're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yet, there was a disturbance allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden why do you wish to discuss this? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we...
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai. It read, reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet.
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her... I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup. I'll make sure you get a warm resistance. Let's start with the field hall. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the...
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the... At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of... I heard he even stormed the...
Amazing. Still, I can believe most... Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, but seeing fresh...
That's a loop.
It did? I heard about a remedy. They say it feels...
Sure, I'll take...
Well, how if you're a fan of weird, but if you're more of a wolf... Thanks for your help. Oh, never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their work. And, thank...
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I'm dying to get out of this place.
I don't think... Thanks again. Speaking of it'll be a good...
You got it.
Даже что проходить надо будет, ё-моё.
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
Let's see now. I've loosed
Bullseye?
Only one hit the
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. With progress...
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce... In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai, and that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that...
It would mean a lot.
You...
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go.
Behold, the Princess Endeavor tele...
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Well, there you have it. I told you, Arlen.
Incredible. I think my
Watching your demon, at least this time. Honestly, before my wife and I, the actions of the... Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in
Stay focused. Now then, where should we head?
Sir, we've got... There are still many...
What? We'd better go...
Get them! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Stabilize! Order guide you!
The wind knows.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But we have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. Unless they must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is...
Sir, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were all... The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over. I suggest...
In that case, why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If...
Present.
that should do it. Seems I've made enough. I thought getting transferred to the front line.
Why are you so...
It's just like... There are a mul... Anyway, if all goes well...
Into the wind.
Strange? I don't see General...
We've had a change of plans. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo-Sar has for us. It's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but the situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all that. We mustn't let...
Time to go. Time to go.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the resistance is... But soon, the resistance will fall. We have already rooted out those behind the resistance. All who...
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous.
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you doing here? It would appear...
Well, we meet again. This time, I won't let you... I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving a sign. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
The wind knows.
Remove all threats to eternity, by order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
The wind knows.
Solidify!
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her...
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered! Ha!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
All forces, retreat!
Легчайше.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also, perhaps, it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on what I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend. Thank you for all your fight for the future.
I guarantee you. Only the Alcor could pull. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain. If you're ever in a tight spot.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's at the Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head on. This is the
Чё, что ли? Посмотрите-ка, я закончил. Я сделать.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories.
2К захи нормально.
This blade. It is the last link I have.
Ну, как-то так. Так, попадение. Понижает электросопротивление на 15. Йо, так это вообще? Саппорт. Так, увеличить. Третье могу даже не смотреть. Четвертое. Когда персонаж получает амулеты изобилия, его энергия не... Так, количество энергии на 100%. Прикольно. Так, а где созвездие только взять, я не знаю. Все понял. Да, наверное, все как обычно. Угу. Что ж. Что ж. На этом, наверное, стрим надо заканчивать. В принципе, было неплохо. Это я убил 4 стрима. Но это того стоило. Что ж, всем спасибо за просмотр.